Welcome back to the Rocks Revenhart channel. This is Rocks Revenhart once more. I apparently have a little bit more time to kill before I go to this class today, so I figure I'll make a second video. I'm not going to count this second video in the series of the Random Rare Challenge, so this is kind of like a outtake type video, if you will. It's a standalone, not in the series for the prize, so sorry. I just felt like being more creative. I have a lot of things to share, and I finally have an opportunity during these moments to share, so I'm taking that opportunity right now. I wanted to keep the camera rolling since I got some time to kill and I'm bored, and part of being bored is rolling the camera for me. My ADD kicks in. For those who don't know, that's attention deficit disorder, which I have been officially diagnosed with throughout my childhood, and it has affected me throughout the course of my life. And since I'm going to kind of stick to the theme of the last video, which was about panic attacks, migraines, and aneurysms, might as well bring up my ADD. Again, this channel is all about me, right? All about who I am, leaving my legacy and leaving about my stamp behind who I am, who I was. I have ADD. A learning disorder or whatever. I am a person with a learning disorder, and yes, I am making YouTube videos as a creative artist, as a motivated someone, you know. I stutter. It kind of comes with either the many concussions I've had throughout my life or the ADD. I don't really know where or why I have the stutter so much as I do know where or why I have a diagnosis for attention deficit disorder. So it's hard for me to stay focused, right? But wait, I'm an artist. Everything I do is some kind of creative project, requires intense focus. So I don't really know what's real and what's not real when it comes to that anymore. I have a pretty good intense focus. However, it's multi-focused. And I'll tell anyone, while I'm doing, say, schoolwork for college or whatever, I can't just sit down and pay attention to that schoolwork. I have to run like a YouTube video on the side, and then I can do my work. I have to sort something while I'm doing my schoolwork. I have to listen to music while I'm doing my schoolwork. My brain has to divide up in order to focus on one thing. It's kind of weird. Hard to explain other than it does. It divides itself in order to stay focused on one thing. The attention deficit disorder has led me to have an obsession with the smartphones and taking selfies. As a graphic designer, I really like playing around with different graphic apps on the phone and whatnot. Like, I love the fact that all these new apps in this era have filters, all these AI filters, like, or AR, sorry, augmented reality filters, where they change your hair color or add a zombie face or put fake makeup on you, all that kind of fun stuff. I love playing around with that stuff. I think it's really awesome and really neat that the designers out there are coming up with these neat things to add that are all messing with the camera reality and stuff. So it's like live action graphic design. But for me, a little more old school, I like to take those selfies of myself and edit them with some apps. And since it's all done on the phone, just like what I'm doing with this video for YouTube, is all on my phone. That's what I used to record with. And yes, I'm still waiting on my dongle so I can make an improvement on the sound. I do have lighting improvement in my studio, even though I'm out in the car right now using the daylight. I just went on another tangent. Welcome to ADD. I went off topic because that's what we do. That's what I do anyway. It's really hard to stay on a topic. I can start on one point and end up light years away from that point on a million other tangents and topics, because that's what I do. ADD and me. So, I forgot where I was going with this. How easy is that? Believe me, I'm not doing this on purpose. Man, I'm really trying to not stutter. I'm really trying not to throw in too many ums and uhs, because apparently that's frowned upon in order to keep engagement on these videos. So forgive me, I'm still learning. I'm still getting comfortable in front of the camera. It's really hard for someone like me to stay focused even long enough to make, like, say, a 10-minute video. A car drive by can distract me. A bird landing on my window can distract me. Different thoughts can distract me. As I initially, when I fired up this camera just now to make this video, I wasn't even going to talk about ADD. I had a different topic in mind before I was going to roll the camera. And because that topic slipped my mind by the time I hit the button, right there, I lost track of what I was going to say. So I figured, why not? Since in theme to the migraine and the panic attack thing, I might as well throw in the ADD. If you have ADD and you're watching this video, go ahead and plug below a comment on your experience with ADD. It's not fun. It has most likely made my life more challenging than it has to be, though it's arguable that everybody's got ADD and things like that, which is possible. I don't really know the science behind it. I do know it has affected my life as opposed to, say, a normal person. It does take me a little extra time to learn. I usually have to, if I'm reading a book, even if it's a book I'm really engaged in, really like the topic or whatever, I'll have to read the same page 2 or 3 times over, comb through every word over and over again, try to find the deeper meaning in it, trying to find the alternative meaning behind words. And I'm always looking at the word play. I'm always trying to really decode every page of text that I read. So it takes me a long time to get through a really thick book, and that's just how it is. And that's how it is with doing schoolwork for college or whatnot, to filming videos like this. I can get very distracted. To when I'm doing drawings, I usually, again, just have to, if I'm illustrating something, I have to have something else going on to keep me focused. Else I go off on these wild tangents and lead me from one creative project to the next. That's why I have so many creative projects. I can't just be a musician. I can't just be an illustrator or a graphic designer. I can't just be a writer. I can't just focus on being a filmmaker or a vlogger or a YouTuber, because for me, it's too hard for me to stay focused on one project at a time. I take on more. Of those projects I just listed, I'm also picked up being a mechanic. I've also picked up being a furniture flipper, treasure hunter. You know, I do all these different things because that is kind of how my brain operates. I can't stay focused on one thing to finish. So it kind of takes me a long time to finish a project because I'm working on like 50 different projects at the same time. So you're only inching along. That kind of falls under the idea of was it being a master of one, or no, hold on, let me see if I got this right. Jack of all but master of none. That's what I get often called. I don't think there's any one topic or one niche that I can put myself in, because I have not seemingly mastered any subject matter or any niche, because I have to tackle so many. I have to. I can't be satisfied with just being a writer. I can't be satisfied with just being a drawer, illustrator, graphic designer, photographer, all that stuff, filmmaker. I cannot focus on just one, because while I'm doing one, my brain is thinking about the other. If I'm writing a story, my brain is thinking about how I'm gonna vlog my next video. If I'm vlogging my next video, I'm getting ideas for my damn story, and I gotta jump back and forth as I do it. It's very frustrating, but at the same time, when I finally do accomplish a chain of projects, it is very satisfying. I get multi things done. So one of the things I do try to do is I try to tie my Rocks universe into all those projects across the board, so it is at least one multimedia project. However, I'm not limited to just that one multimedia project, because I happen to be working on multimedia projects for a different universe and another universe. So I got the Realm of X universe that I'm working on, which is my baby, my main project, my main thing that I'm doing everything under, including this channel, Rox Revenhart, which is gimmicked to the Realm of X universe. But there's I got the Lily's Sorrow series, which is like a horror erotica kind of thing going on. That's a whole universe in of itself. So I've got a couple different ones that I'm working on, and I can't just stay focused on any one of them. And I'm sure by the time I try to inch along and get done with any one of these, I'll probably have 50 more new projects that I'm working on. It's really hard to stay focused for me, but it is satisfying when I start completing one after another. And right now where I'm at with a lot of the Realm of X stuff is I've set up a lot of foundational work across the board on all things from art to writing to filming to illustrating to all that kind of stuff. I've got them to, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, almost every one of those projects are falling somewhere between 7 and 9 as far as completion goes, which is a really awesome thing in addition to making music. Excuse me. So making an entire album, a lot of musicians, it takes them forever just to make one album. I don't even have a band. I'm doing it by myself, making one music album, doing one song at a time, but playing all instruments to that song and recording them and learning how to record them into a computer interface, edit them, and get them up and going. That's just another universe that's tied into my Realm of X universe. The Hate Stone universe is part of the Realm of X universe. Believe it or not, they are interlinked, but kind of separate babies as themselves. Just like this channel, Rox Revenhart channel, is its own standing entity. At the same time, it is kind of gimmicky and toys around with my Realm of X universe. I'm Rox. The acronym of Rox is Realm of X. That's why I have this name. So if you watched this video this far, thank you for watching. Let me know about your ADD or anything you have. As you can tell, this video alone speaks volumes as far as ADD goes. I'm sure if you watched any of my other videos, you're probably like anyone else who hangs out with me. Man, this guy can really go from topic to topic to topic. And I'm not social. I'm not very talkative. This is a rare thing for me to do. But if you are in my inner circle, if I do trust you enough, and if I am in an intimate enough setting with you, where I get to sit down and have a conversation and can be heard and all that, yeah, I do this. I think that's why I enjoy making these vlogs, is because I do this. I talk, I open up, I crack that box open, and I just kind of diarrhea it out of my mouth or whatever, because it's kind of, I got a lot to say, even though I don't say a lot too often. Welcome to ADD and me. Thanks for watching.